Hey Mark, so we're over at your apartment on 57th Street. So we're going through. I just did a before video for this the other day, but I want to show what's going on right now. As far as you got your electric hits and everything all in, you can see that there's no, we're not using any of the old wire. You see these are new runs.
There's your smoke detectors.
You got your smoke detector runs. Got Leon on the spot.
There's your white line for the new feed. It's just in the same locations. We did door repair.
And you can see how they repaired that closet that was in this front room, which looks 100 times better than it was than when I filmed it on the before shot. So just continue to go through it. You see the new baseboard. You see how we sealed that door up that was going to the other room. That's all sealed up and patched. You see the subfloor repairs. There's another electric feed. Another hit right there. And it don't stop like the song is gonna say. It don't stop.
Finishing the plastering as we go along. Pull that door closed a little bit, Reek. This is the other side of the door repair with the middle room. We had to do some additional baseboard repairs, again, that we're missing. There's that sealed up doorway with the baseboard repairs. So as we go through the rooms, here's the electric again. You got your switches, you got your outlets. All these stuffs are feeds and home run hits. Right back to the panel again. Over here lighting. And caulking, sealed and tight and getting ready for the paint to get ready to take out.
Let's go to the bathroom.
Yes, sir. You got your bathroom here. I mean, there's that nice
wide shower.
Shower, I think, it gives you a little comfort now, because it's big enough to use and be functional. So we weren't able to enlarge the bathroom, but we did change the design a little bit. We put the toilet over here in the corner, Vic, so you can still have some clear space. And we pulled the vanity where the toilet was so that you can get by, and the bathroom's a little more functional with the limited space that we have.
Exactly, yeah. So using that custom design to just make function out of what was here without borrowing from any other rooms.
And it's brand new, Vic. And this is what we're trying to get to on the kitchen. I mean, we didn't know what was under the panel, and that was the worst room. Out of all the rooms, that's the only room that we really have extensive wall and ceiling repairs. But at this point, I mean, the only thing that I can suggest is that you sheetrock it, Vic, so you can have a nice finish to match the rest of the house.
Yeah, I mean, for taking off all the paneling in the house, the rest of the walls, we're good plaster-wise.
We're skimming a lot more than we thought, Vic, in the beginning, but it's going to take this to make sure that it's right.
Right, but it looks really smooth once it's all done. It'll look new. That's the only room where the kitchen was the only room that was really bad.
Remember, that was already part of the list.
Excuse me for a minute, sir.
It's the same thing here. We went through plastering.
Yeah, and I took a before shot of that wall on the last shot, so they can see how it was.
Done, plastered, sheetrock, and it's tight. There's those feeds again, Vic. There's
Every
the light
room.
switches. There's the smoke detector. You got your electric feeds over here. One close to a window in case they want to put an air conditioner. So all your hits are in, and the plastering, for the most part, is done. And we're moving downstairs. Today is the 10th of December.
Yep.
And we're moving downstairs, and we're ready to start the same thing downstairs as soon as Vic gives us the go-ahead on the additional framing and rocking down in the kitchen.
Let's check it out. So here we are in the kitchen. I was here the other day shooting the before shot, but you can see the hit for the electric is here. And let me give you a shot of the plumbing. That new drain line.
Yep.
And right where that drain line is, you can see that's where we're talking about sheetrock, and obviously it can't be plastered right here. But we're talking about doing doing the additional sheetrock to get this area.
And then we had to build a soffit to overcome
the drops for the drains.
Exactly. And this was another area, as from where we had to connect that drain, you can see that we had
there
some
was
issues.
some water damage behind the paneling, and that's what
You couldn't see, Vic, before we
well, once we
put
removed the panel, yeah, we can.
Right, and then we reframed it, secured the door, and stripped it so that we can hang our cabinets, which was nothing there but masonry before, and a window without anything. So we had to shore it up and make, the proper support beams in there so we can anchor the cabinets back. And you see the baseboard, we're gonna end up pulling that because it's in 3 little pieces. I mean, you got a whole new rehab here, and to skimp on the little small things at this point that aren't that much, Vic, I just think it's gonna hurt the project. So if we do the rock, we'll be rocking the entire ceiling, the entrance wall from the living room to the kitchen, the wall where the windows are, removing all this old wood, and also the wall behind the kitchen cabinets. And I think and along with the new floor, you got a brand new kitchen here. So I don't know what to do. Vic,
We'll just rock around. We'll rock around the doors,
Right.
and just give the whole room a clean look rather than just then a piece of wood here, and then it's
Right.
broken, and another piece of wood, and another piece of wood there, and the same thing over here.
Right, this is
whole
all.
right. It's just
You
like
saw the new one
one.
upstairs, how that finish comes off with the new OG bolt, and it just finishes it really nice and clean. Again, here we go, our new electric feeds and hits here. And you got a brand new house here, Vic. And really, I was surprised and pleasantly pleased about the limited amount of rock repairs after the paneling was
yeah. After all that paneling was removed,
the entire house was covered from wall to wall, and ceiling had drop ceilings. And I think this is the worst out of everything. We kind of foresaw with the bathroom by doing what we did, but this is the only thing that you couldn't foresee was just one room. I think it's big.
Right, like you said, all things considered. just
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
huge difference.
And it's gonna be in the kitchen, by being the kitchen, the nicest room in the house. I
Most
think,
used.
right, the most used, exactly. With our new 48-inch sink base, new gas range, and new wall cabinets, I think now they should last a long time because we got the proper stripping and supports here so that we can anchor
right.
the
And this is
cabinets.
the same way you're going to frame out for Wanamaker.
Yes, this is the same
The same problem.
problem.
The same
that
problems
this
at
is
Wanamaker.
This is.
Someone
as you
send this to
see,
Ron too, so he can see it.
It's a brick wall. This is masonry, and guys were screwing the cabinets, nailing the cabinets directly in, and over time they just pull away from the wall.
From the brick, yeah. They pull
Right.
right away from the brick.
So now, as you see, we got that under control with the proper wood fastening straps, so that we can secure the cabinets.
Okay.